Okay, welcome back to White Knight Chronicles Origins. I think I'll just continue on with the field quests for now. The Dragon's Pact. Expel and slay 10 arcane revenant and a wind dragon.
Wind dragon, wind dragon.
Wind dragon, wind dragon. Accept this quest? Yes. Change members. Wow. I guess I'll keep the people I have. Athwani radicals have forged a pact with the mighty wind dragon of the forest. We need you to find and defeat the dragon before any harm comes to the mobile corpse. Mobile core.
Mobile core.
Defeat the boss. Begin the quest.
Just remember, a corpse isn't mobile.
Oh, these corpses
hey,
are.
Hey, what the? We found a mobile corpse.
Okay. Enemy threat dispelled.
I love the fast forward button.
Enemy threat dispelled. I love the fast forward button. It's so good.
It almost feels like a run button.
Oh yeah, everyone's dead.
I'll never forget how when they introduced Doduo mode and Dodrio mode in Pokemon Stadium, I thought it was amazing. It's like, yes! Finally we can get through all this stuff!
Yes! Yes!
Talk about a hell of a reward for beating the game.
This is delicious! Warrior Flower. 7 out of 10 evidence. Dragon. Pack the dragon. That's an Unbound Revenant. That's an Arcane Revenant.
Mushroom.
Cordyceps. Silver Lily. Warrior Flower. Snake Leaf. Oh, nowhere to go but up.
Hello, you revenant scum.
Alright, well that one's already dead, technically speaking, so let's, and now he's already dead. Oh, I just have to kill the boss.
I'm just thinking of Click and how I think it was like sometimes fast forward without him like choosing to do it. And
Oh,
fast
no.
forward.
No, he always chose to fast forward, but when he fast forwarded, time didn't actually move faster. It's just that whenever he would fast forward, his body would be on autopilot during the intervening time.
Oh, yeah.
So he was completely unaware of what was happening. So he would, like, wake up being fat because he had destructive lifestyles.
And he would... But there were times when it would just happen. Like, he'd be about to have sex, and then it would just fast forward.
I think he would always hit the fast forward button himself.
No, there's definitely a scene where, like, it would just be... He wouldn't fast forward through sex, dude!
I don't think that's in the movie. I think you're thinking of a different Adam Sandler movie.
There's really no other movie when he can fast forward.
I don't remember it ever happening without him choosing to do so.
There was like a function, a special function on the remote where he could like set it up to automatically do things.
I haven't seen the movie in a while, but I don't remember that being a thing.
Look to the heavens, Dragon Tree.
You know, I muted the dragon tree. You would think that would stop it from going... Progress not!
Sparkles.
2,000 killed her. Killed her? I hardly know her. Petrified bark. Thick hide.
Ancient candy? Hello, children. Would you like to take some candy from my bowl? Ugh.
You know how long of a shelf life sugar has?
Oh, yeah.
A lot. Ancient candy. It's just honey.
Just as long as it's not ancient chocolate covered in that white crap.
White crap?
Yeah, you ever seen like a really old candy bar?
No, and I don't want to. Virtual powering. Now you die, now you die, now you die, now you die.
Are those supposed to be wings?
Oh yeah, I guess they are. I never really noticed because I never really looked up there.
They're kind of puny. Some wind dragon. He's not gonna be getting a bunch of gust up with those. I am the mighty wind dragon.
I'm dead! Got an S rank.
But no.
I cannot afford to recruit you right now, Bernando.
That's too bad.
That's too bad, Nando. Now loading. Select the questiest. Flamethrowers?
Flamethrowers? Vespas are bad, okay?
Oh. Boom, got some levels. Alright. Let's depart, okay?
Okay, the kids, Vespas are bad.
Before breeding bastards really grind the gears, head to the waste and take down a rogue swarm of these nasty beasts.
Okay.
of the nasty beasts.
You wanna get those nasty beasts, okay? Fire Wasp is dead.
Magma slime, magma slime. Fire Wasp is dead.
Boone is down.
I shall give Boone a boon.
Go Boone.
Enemy threat is dispelled. Oh, I have to kill a whole 14 of these frickin' fire wasps.
That's a lot of fire wasps.
I also got some magma spiders and...
Get them. Get those six-legged freaks.
You know spiders, the way they move, because they don't have any muscles, their legs are basically pistons, and it's their heart controls blood flow that moves to their legs to move their legs like pistons, and when a spider dies, the blood flow stops, which is why the legs curl in on themselves.
I had a spider on my leg the other day, and I like knocked him off, and I was like, "Spider, you know our deal. We allow you to live in this house to kill the other to kill the insects, not other insects."
Yeah, spiders aren't insects. That's the whole reason.
That's the whole reason I always bring it up that they should have 8 legs.
They're arachnids.
But yes, we have a deal. You stay in your little web, killing insects for us, and you do not crawl my leg.
Die, your spider! Die, your spider!
That is one big, not spider. Almost got it. Yeah. Sorry, need the level.
Kill the dire spider, kill the dire spider. Ooh, I silenced the dire spider.
Almost.
Raging blade.
It's done.
Yeah, done. Kill the flame wasps, or fire wasps.
They're dead in one hit, it looks like. Yep, they're dead in one hit.
Let's kill everything faster. It's a transformation scene. Here we go. Kick some ass, kick the ass.
Kick their ass, kick their ass. What was that?
There was still other enemies alive, but I killed the requirement, so I'm done.
Hooray. Solly?
Oh, it is so nice to meet you. May I join you? I promise to do my best.
I kind of knew that was the voice you were going to do. No!
Are you sure? Think of all the fun you'll miss. Thank you, come again. Good, you're all here. This is it, people. The time has come to attack Balan Fortress. Thomos's anti-imperial forces have already commenced their attack from the opposite direction. Our elite team has a simple mission. Take General Zwark out of the equation.
It's a simple mission. General Zwark.
Mike, you have this one. Once we get through Balan, we'll finally be in the kingdom of Verk?
Yeah, I think it's just Burke. I'm sorry, but every time I see Balan, I just think of Balan in the world. I know. And, I saw Balan in Wonderworld. I think it was on sale in the eShop for like $2. I'm like, hey! Pay me money and then we'll see if I want to get that game. You have to pay me to get their game.
Despite this being like a prequel spin-off or whatever, this game honestly feels more cohesive than the PS3 games. Because the PS3 games kind of feels like someone tried to take Final Fantasy XII and PSO and mesh them together into one weird experiment.
Huh.
You have a custom character that is barely acknowledged and does jack and shit throughout the story. Not to mention you have FMV cutscenes where your custom character just magically disappears because how would they account for that in a pre-rendered full motion video cinematic?
Yeah.
And the way the quests are done, it honestly, my theory is that, like, okay, from what I've heard, Sony, like, commissioned the game from Level 5. Sable-winged fighters pursue the mobile corpse without mercy, but greed has made them sloppy. Head for the Forest and hit them with surprise ambush. I was about to say, what does greed have to do with anything? I didn't even know the city was established yet. No, seriously, there's a city in 1 and 2 called Greed.
Oh, wow.
I'm not joking. It's spelled differently, though.
I see.
Whoops.
Supporting!
Head for the forest and hit them with a surprise ambush! But yeah, you make a custom character who is not the main character at all. They're barely, if ever, acknowledged. Most of the time, they just stand around and do jack and shit, and you can remove them from the game entirely, and, like, pretty much nothing would change for the first game. And very little would change in the second game.
Wow.
Things are sounding a bit... Running slow, try frame skip, sound choppy when slow.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was hearing it.
Is there anything open that shouldn't be open? Yeah, really? Let's see. I could close some stuff.
Alright, I think it's running... What the... That's me holding the speed up button.
Huh, why doesn't it look as fast as usual?
Because the game is moving slow.
What?
Yeah, you can hear it.
You can pause it and I can try to close more shit. Oh, it's getting worse.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, wait. I'm making a save state. And then I'm gonna... I think your computer just needs to be restarted.
Uh-huh.
So... we should...
Okay, we're back recording on Audacity, and then start recording here.
All right, we're back. We just needed to restart the frickin' computer. Thankfully, save states allow us to do that.
The audio was really, really low.
Wait, is it getting audio from the right thing?
Yeah, because when you do that, it goes completely dead.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it didn't, like, start getting audio from a different source all of a sudden.
No, it's not like getting our microphone or anything.
I don't know how it would be doing that to begin with. Anyways, full map. Now the audio is...
Now the audio is very much louder. I guess this game's just crazy quiet when there's no combat.
Well, there's no music when there's no combat. There's basically no sound at all when there's no combat, other than, like, background environmental sounds. So, yeah, it is crazy quiet when there's no combat. You might want to turn your computer down more. It's still kind of, like, in the red. Christelle gained a level. Yeah, now that there's no combat, there's just menu sounds and, like, jungle noises.
Yeah.
Raging Blade. Some see the spider, others see the pain. Raging Blade. Anywho, like I was saying before, with White Knight 1, I have a theory that what I know for certain is that supposedly Sony contracted level 5 to make White Knight 1 because JRPGs with online elements or whatever was becoming popular at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sony, ever the trend chasers.
Oh, they're constantly chasing trends.
But, I think that rather than the game being built from the ground up to be like a mix of a JRPG with online attributes or elements, I think what ended up happening was Level 5 was already working on the game to have, like, to be like an epic single-player story-focused game, and then because they were still like a subsidiary of Sony at the time, before they became like full-on third-party, I think Sony handed them a top-down order saying, put this shit in the game.
Huh.
Because there's just so many... There are certain design decisions in White Knights 1 and 2, especially 1, that just don't feel like they mix well. Certain non-cohesive design elements.
Yeah.
And they were basically forced to do the best they could. It would also explain why the game even has FMVs in the first place, because FMVs don't really mix with what White Knight 1 was really doing, since not only can you not show your custom character with FMVs, but they also did like what Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade X do, and the last story as well, where when you equip things on your characters, that shows up on them. And then you go into an FMV where it's like, back to our original clothing.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, why would they do this unless they were already making the game and originally didn't have the ability to change clothing styles, and that came as a result of making custom characters? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just like, too many design aspects of the game don't match up with what they ended up doing. Too much of the game feels like someone's trying to force a square block into a round hole.
Mm-hmm.
More so with the first game. The second game actually does have a few cutscenes where the existence of your character is acknowledged and whatnot. But the fact that the second game does that and the first game doesn't only adds credence to my theory.
Yeah.
Because it feels like the second game is trying to make up for the shortcomings of the first game. Like with the second game, it's like they knew going into it from the start that the custom character was going to be there. And there's a lot less like FMV fuckery and what have you. There's still some of it, but it's nowhere near as egregious as it was in the first game.
Huh.
And often shows characters that are either not in your party or like, you know, does things where it gels with the way the game was designed. Whereas the first game has FMVs where it's like, why would this be an FMV? Or why is this whole thing an FMV? Like, it almost strikes me like it's almost like the FMVs were commissioned before they decided to make it a game that you know, before they decided to make it a game that had custom characters and armor outfits that showed up on your characters.
Yeah.
Because it really does feel like they were making one particular type of game, something more akin to like a Final Fantasy XII or a Xenoblade 1. Yes, it came out before Xenoblade 1, but still.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like that's what they were going for, and then Sony stepped in and said, you know, hey, it has to have online features and a customizable character that people can use as an avatar to go questing with online. Like the game has to include these features.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, that doesn't really mesh with the type of game that we're making, but okay.
This sounds like something that would be on What Happened.
It does. Maybe I watched too many Wahapans, which is probably why my mind is going in this direction in the first place. But it really does feel like certain aspects of the game just don't mesh with each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I mean, you have errands, which are the type of quests where you talk to people and they're like, oh, please get me these things or whatever, which are generally just fetch quests, or sometimes it's like talk to another person, which sometimes the other person is standing right next to them.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think they may have heard you. But okay, I'll talk to them. And you don't even have to move, because you can use the D-pad to target the person you want to talk to.
Right.
So I can just like press the D-pad right and be like, okay. But then you also have quests where but then there's also quests that you buy from the quest shop. Yeah, just go with it.
quest shop.
Well, technically it's the Adventurers Guild. But it might as well just be a fucking quest shop.
Yeah.
You buy these quests, and then you have to exit out to the world map, select an area on the world map, and from there you can either select to travel to that area as a type of quick travel, or all the quests you have for that area show up in a list. You select the quest from the list, and then it loads in a unique quest-specific instance of that map, in much the same way that doing quests in PSO loads a unique quest-specific instance of that map, of the area maps. And when you do that, then you have the various NPCs and whatnot loaded into that map that give you the quest, and then you have to do the whole quest in one go in order to complete it. And if you fail or die or whatever, then you have to go back to start. And all quests are timed too, by the way.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Hey.
And a lot of times it doesn't feel like they're made with single player in mind. If you choose to do it single player, you'll have your other party members from the story mode to help you out, but you have to play as your custom character.
Huh.
Also, in White Knight 1, the custom character doesn't even have access to a knight transformation. You know, the main, draw of the game.
Jeez.
So, White Knight 2, they get access to a knight transformation after you've beaten the game. And White Knight 2 feels like it's doing a setup where it's trying to... White Knight 2 feels like it's attempting to, pass the torch from Leonard as the real main character to your custom character. But again, it just kind of feels as if most of White Knight 1 was made or written and scripted without the custom character. And then they just, hastily added them in later.
Yeah.
They're mostly acknowledged at the beginning of... For White Knight 1, they're mostly acknowledged at the beginning of the game when near the beginning of the game, after you make your character and you see the opening cutscenes, you see this one warg guy, this one big warg guy, and he's like, Leonard, go to Parm and get the wine that's needed for the castle's party tonight. Because his job is a professional whiner. The professional whiner.
He's a professional whiner.
But no, he actually works for a for a winery. And it is actually your job to go and get wine for the castle and deliver it. And then they're like, oh, by the way, take the new guy / gal, whatever, depending on what you make your custom character. And this is the new person that just joined us today. Take them with you and teach them the ropes or whatever. And then the tutorial is pretty much all framed as Leonard teaching the custom character.
Huh.
And then once you get to Parm, you meet another character that's added to your party, Yuli. And I think she's like, hey, is that the new person or whatever? And they're like, yeah. And then you're escorting the wine cart, and you have to take out a troll or whatever. And pretty much after you take out the troll, the story stops pretending like you even exist.
Huh.
You show up in cutscenes and look around.
Wow.
Or pose. And that is literal. That it pretty much is it. It's not even like Xenoblade X where you have, you know, you don't even get responses to things. Like, you know how in Xenoblade X, there'll be times where I can where a character will say something and I can give a response, or it'll say, like, stand confident, or stand whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even get that.
No.
Like, it really does feel as if the game was made without the custom character in mind. Which is one of the reasons why I theorize that the custom character and perhaps even the online aspects were a top-down decision. Because they don't feel organic to the game.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, they could have made those things feel more organic if they had worked on them, but there might have also been a deadline. Feels like I'm making my own what happened conspiracy theory. Tell the others what you saw.
Got Gilder.
Ernest.
Ernest P. World, man. Whoa. Seeing you in action really got my blood boiling. Eat that right, Burn. How about letting me fight by your side? No. You're fired.
Ernest, you're fired.
What? Why? Curse you! Curse you gods!
You're fired because you're a liar. Wait, that might have been a different
liar,
artist.
liar, your hobo pants are on fire.
You know, supposedly the whole liar, liar, pants on fire or whatever is because, like, as a liar you would get spanked and it would feel like your butt is on fire.
Oh, wow, now it makes total sense.
Or that, or the friction would burn your pants. Okay. Perfect storming. A perfect storm. Oh wow, the A kind of blended in with the 10 there.
Oh gosh, yeah, it did.
Okay, you're an official English translation that was actually released in Britain. In the UK.
In the UK.
You have even less of an excuse to pull this shit than Valkyria Chronicles 3. At least that's a fan... Like, as much as I harp on it, at least that's a fan translation.
Mm-hmm.
You are an official translation. You've got to do better, official translators.
Get your act together.
Do I have anyone that specializes in helimatizing? I guess I'll just keep my party the way it is. Alright, let's departy.
Departing.
At that very moment, within Balan Fortress, I think you were. I think he's the one on the right with in the black.
Oh, okay.
I think.
And so it has begun.
Let the rebels come. Balan Fortress will never fall. They are no match for the gigantus granted to us by His Glorious Majesty the Emperor.
Perhaps, but you should know that the rebels aren't entirely helpless. Some of them wield a mysterious power.
The power of your knights is far more mysterious to me.
Heh. I'd be happy to help if you think it would tip the battle.
Forget it. I've faced far worse than this. And it's been far too long since I've tasted real battle anyways.
As you wish.
Tasted real battle?
That's tasty battle.
Delicious battle. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Don't worry, Demian.
Demian.
Don't worry, Demian. You'll be a general one day. You'll command the Emperor's entire army. I'm sure of it.
You are too kind, sir. Zwark, what a dumb name. You're nothing but an old warhorse, ready for the pasture.
What a dumb name kind of goes with what he was saying.
Yeah. I kind of just transitioned into his actual dialogue.
It's time to storm Balan Fortress and take out General Zwark. With him gone, we hope the enemy's chain of command will splinter and fall.
It's time to take out Balan Wonderworld. Because no one wants to play that shitty game.
It's time to take out Balan Wonder Fortress. Begin the quest! Help!
Oh, ouch. When it comes to Balan Wonderworld, I just want to bring in a quote from Jurassic Park. Yeah, but your developers were so focused on it they could. They didn't ask if they should.
Regarding that game, the only winning move is not to play.
And now, they're not selling it. They're not selling it. Because no one's buying it.
Boom. Game.
I kind of wouldn't mind rewatching Re-Rez's video on that game.
Break the seals!
Break the seals.
Seal? Seal?
I must break you. The seal has been broken.
Seal.
Those wind chimes whenever soldiers show up.
Did you just shoot me?
You motherfucker.
What do you mean by wind chimes, by the way?
Oh, it didn't happen that time. I kind of swore I heard something that sounded like wind chimes.
Oh, that was somebody casting a spell.
Oh, okay.
That's the sound of them charging a spell. that, or you're hearing the sound of me confirming a command. Oops. We've been trapped in here. We're not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with us. Yes, you are. The seal has been broken. Oh, that was well, I guess. Yeah, if you hear something that sounds like shing wind chimes, it's one of my guys charging up a spell. Usually like a healing or a buff spell. Yeah, did you hear that ting just now? Yeah, it was charging up a spell. Yeah, it spells doom for my enemies! We're just standing there, menacingly.
I'm just thinking of those bugs from that stupid game. Like, oh, you're gonna shoot at us?
Oh, you mean that Jet Force wannabe game?
The Jet Force wannabe game. And that one point where it's like, oh, look, it's a group of enemies. And it brings up this weird, giant targeting box that's like going all over the place. I'm like, what is this? The fuck is this? Who designs aiming like this? Or lock-on like this?
Not even Jet Force Gemini worked like that.
Yeah, you're just pulling this shit out of your ass.
Well, they had to change the homework a little bit, otherwise people would notice. I mean, people still noticed anyways, but, you know.
I think my favorite part is whenever you rescue a family member in that game, and they bring them back to the burning wreck of their home.
You know, it would be one thing if you saw, like, the family members you rescued, maybe rebuilding the village or something.
It looks like it was freshly burned. It looks like it's just happened a minute ago.
Yeah.
You don't get to see it not burning until, like, the end of the game.
There's only one seal left.
What was the name of it? Was that Tamarin? Is that the... It's named after an animal.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but, like, you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I don't think... Not sure if it was... Tamaranian?
Tamaranian? Maybe that was it?
Tamarin sounds like an actual person's name.
Yeah.
Hello, I am Tamarin.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
But yeah, I like how they actually, in that video, actually brought up real pictures of what that animal actually looks like. It looks nothing like the character, the main character.
Talk about a game with incohesive design elements.
Yikes. Oh, and one of the funniest parts was they were like collecting the coins. And it just kept going. They're gonna do it! Yikes, have mercy, guys.
Did the game decide to have mercy when it threw them into that? I think not. Something nasty. I can't understand the lyrics. 'Cause they're in another language.
At least we're not a mystic ruin. Whenever I hear you're like singing like that, I'm always grateful I'm not a mystic ruins.
There's a meme format was like, you beat the boss gets up again. It has another health bar. The lyrics are in Latin. It's like, oh shit!
We're fucked. Thank you for just standing there. Thank you for just standing there.
Oh, now he's trying to charge up a spell, and he's dead.
Well, if you're gonna attack me, I suppose I'll attack Bandit. Yeah, that was funny. Two of them were like just standing there.
Well, we were just standing here menacingly.
Ah, very nice.
Grimoire page. An ominous presence lurks ahead. Continue onward. Yes, we're dead. A perfect storming to defeat the boss.
Let's give him a perfect storming. Could you not do this?
Well done. It took guts to make it this far. But I'm afraid those guts are about to be spilled. You can't possibly defeat me and my mighty Gigantus.
Those are some big boys.
Glory to the Empire!
I bet you didn't know I was a ventriloquist! Ha ha! Let's go!
It's now Verto.
Verto Fuljo.
Verto Fuljo. Verto time, Verto time, Verto time.
Presto.
She got better.
Boon! Hang in there, Boon!
Boone will be fine. I know I'm saying that as a joke, but holy shit,
Holy shit, he's still alive!
He's alive! I don't...
Oh, we'll get you another boon.
Now would be a good time to use this.
Oh, dear God.
I still have both of my revives.
And you took down one, and that one's pretty low in health. Boone is back, baby! That's one down, baby! Eat this, motherfucker!
Triangle!
Take my Rising Gun Spirit Bomb! The power of Naruto and Goku combined, motherfucker!
The power of Narugo.
Narugo!
Or Goruta?
Oh man. So there's like a... I
Goruto.
don't mean to hold the cutscene up, but I just want to bring this up real quick. So there's like a Dragon Ball Z game where it's like... there's a billion fusions of characters. You can fuse all these characters. I kind of want a Shonen Jump game with a bunch of different characters with that same type of thing. Could you imagine?
Goruto.
Goruto! It's like, oh, combine... Someone take Yugi's hair and put it on someone.
Take Yugi's hair and put it on Luffy.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Anyways.
Impossible!
My Gigantes defeated?
General, let me assist you.
I told you once already, Demian. I don't need your help.
So you say, General. But it would be a great inconvenience to the Empire if Balan should fall. We need that game to sail, damn it!
Silence! This is my fortress! I don't need some monster knight to save it! Long live the Assyrian Empire! Advani! Do.
Boon! No!
As long as he comes back in time for us to use our super special mega awesome special attack. Well, that's one charge.
Cecilia's down too! Uh-oh. Get up, Cecilia! Boon!
He'll get better or something. That's 2 charges. What the hell was that?
That was my phone needing to be shut up! There we go. Run! Jeez! Will you guys just stay up already? There we go. Triangle power!
Go Rudo power! Again!
Nice finisher.
That killed him.
Enemy down.
Now, loading cutscene. This isn't happening!
What a pathetic old man with a silly name. It's time to end this charade. Give me all that you have. Give me all that you have, Mobile Core! Verto! Whoa, it's the Black Knight. Oh boy, starting with that health. That's not cool.
Anyways.
Now let's fight.
Oh, we, paralyzed him immediately.
That's useful. No, 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 no!
Okay, hold on. What items do I have? Ow!
Jeez! Excuse me?
Okay, where's...
Cure!
Ah, okay, somebody... I've been muted.
Damn it! Yikes! Oh God! Ow!
No, not that. It's not canceling when I press the thing. Life water. Consumable item auto revive.
Larger! There we go. Jeez, can't keep up with the damage he's dealing.
Part of it is that I seem to have input lag. really bad input lag. It's like I have to hammer the buttons sometimes to do anything.
What the hell? Ah!
Why is it lagging so badly? I think it's just the game itself, by the way.
Oh, it's not the... Okay.
Yeah. No, I think the game is struggling to keep up with everything that's going on.
Damn.
Ah, he was like solely focused on me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I think I'm also being, like, knocked out of item animations.
Oh, great. Ah. Wish you could start this fight with full health. I can't even keep up with this guy.
Ah, it didn't even look like he attacked. Everyone just died. Wait, that wing flap was a fucking attack?
What the hell?
Oh, not that, dummy. Wait a minute, I fucked up. Oops. Am I just gonna have to stay on, like, healing duty while they charge up everything?
Seems like it. It's like constantly taking everyone's health. Or close to it. Boom! Let's go.
Triangle again? I actually don't know what he's weak to. Technically not that. He just buffed himself.
Oh, jeez.
Ah! Why are you so fixated on me?
Jeez. Ah.
Whoops. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's done.
So I just had to stay on support duty and let them do all the work. Got it.
Pretty much. So this is the power you wield. No matter. You have seen but a fraction of my
Incorruptus.
ability.
Incorruptus is possessive.
Incorruptus' ability. It appears the fortress is finished. I loathe to leave this amusement, but I fear I must withdraw. That's right.
I should have picked some stronger teammates.
Yeah!
Whew! I knew it would be tough, but that was too close.
You're telling me.
We only made it through thanks to Mike and Thamos and the power of save states. Doesn't it seem like Thamos... It doesn't seem like Thamos is too thrilled... the Black Knight ran away before we could fight him, though.
Now we can make for the kingdom of... everyone, listen.
Hey, calm yourself, Shimori. There's no need to interrupt our little victory party here.
The party's over. The Sable Wings have taken control of all the former Verkian territory.
What?
That can't be.
How could they have occupied it so quickly? Were they just waiting for Balan Fortress to fall? Our celebration will have to wait. We must hurry! Hey, get over here! Oh boy, today is the big day. We finally finished the ultimate maximum supreme optimist attack.
It summons an earth giant to deliver a single decisive blow. We call it... Grantarus?
Grantarus!
What? Ahem. Why, yes. Yes, we do. I was looking forward to saying the name, but anyway. Regular magic would never animate such a massive stone golem, so we activate the optimite inside its body. Unfortunately, it's so powerful that we can only maintain its existence in a quasi-extra-dimensional sense.
If only we could summon it into our dimension. Then we'd really show those incorrupti what for.
Someday, perhaps, once we learn the secrets of the giant optimite crystal. That is Cassius's goal, after all.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing. Anyway, mate, go give him heck with the Grantarus, you hear? Requires 4 bars in the gauge, inflicts earth damage to opponents. I'm not saying that name again. Has become available as an Optimus attack. That's all of them! Every last Optimus attack-a-miss at your disposal-miss. Now make us proud-a-miss, Kitty-o-miss. I think Jarjamos has lost his mind-a-miss. Chapter for the Royal Seal. Oh, this should be the last chapter of the game.
Oh, we're in the last chapter, eh? Well, I mean, you did just get the last big attack.
The Mobile Corps found victory at Balan Fortress, but the war was not over. The Corps moved to bolster its forces. In the month after the fall of Balan, the Mobile Corps have moved deeper into the erstwhile kingdom of Verk. The former Verkian lands are dangerous territory, having fallen into the hands of the Sablewings. Those usurpers had brilliantly exploited the fall of Balan, staging armed uprisings throughout the region. Seeking to avoid conflict with the Sablewings, the Mobile Corps charged to the heart of the former kingdom, toward the Optima Sanctum, the only Optimite mine on the continent. There, the Corps hoped to find the legendary massive crystal, the only hope for Verkan restoration. The Sablewings have undoubtedly posted their most elite troops to guard it. Why does that look like a gun on its side? One part of the map looked like a gun, like a handgun, just like sitting on like its handle, pointing upwards.
The crystal.
Yeah, that's not the Master Emerald. That's the big Optimite crystal thingy talking to us.
Did we voice that before? We've
Yeah.
done that, right?
Mike, the time is nigh. To seal away the calamity, you must choose my blood. You shall make the right choice, and yet, our mission does not end with the choosing. You must deepen your bonds with the Sealer. It is the only way to save the Sealer. I am...
Auguste?
I am Augustate. Our wills are as one. Fulfill my mission!
Do it! Just random drummer back there. Mike, snap out of it. What is it with you and these vexing dreams?
Stay out of my dreams, woman!
Cassius summons us to the control car. This shall be... You can't have me... This shall be... Our final... Oh, fuck it. This shall be a final battle!
Okay, now that you got it out of her system, in her voice now.
Okay. This shall be our final battle, apparently.
Apparently. Now, low.
Protecting the life cycle!
Thank you for coming. Let's get right down to business.
We're making for the Optima Sanctum, where none but members of the royal house have tread. That's ground zero for the giant Optimite crystal. So we can expect the Sable Wings to pay a visit. How come only royals are allowed to enter? I can only guess, but they probably wanted to limit who could be exposed to the crystal's awesome power. A giant Optimite crystal, so much power. Is releasing so much power really such a wise decision? Now is not the time for cold feet. This is what we've been working towards all along.
Shamori's right. We're only utilizing this power to overwhelm Yashurnia's knights, after all. And it's Athwan's only hope. And it's Athwan's only hope for survival besides.
I'm just speaking for myself here, but I've depended on other people my whole life. Maybe it's time I grew up a little and took some responsibility. I owe the people who helped me that much. I don't know. Releasing this giant crystal has been our goal all along, that's true. But I just have such an ill feeling about it. I am sorry. I just don't know if unlocking this seal is the right course of action.
Ari, it's our only choice. Very well, let me walk you all through our strategy.
You sound so depressed. Okay.
Let me guide you all through our strategy. It's a 3-step process. Infiltrate the Optima Sanctum, bloody the Sable Wings a bit, and take control. Then we can address the complicated issues, the ancient seals and royal bloodlines and so on and so forth.
But no one cares about that crap. Okay, I'll do this again. How much time do you spend coming up with these strategies? 5 minutes? 6?
7.
Yeah.
Now you're sounding like another honored friend of mine.
Oh, horned friend.
Now you're sounding like another horned friend of mine, sorry. That reminds me of the time this friend and I snuck into the Optimum Sanctum. Ah, what grand times.
Grand
times.
Grand
times,
I
I
say. What? You snuck in?
Of course. Nothing stood between him and his research. Too bad we were spotted halfway in. We ran for it.
So reckless. That certainly sounds like the Cassius I know.
Enough nostalgia. This shall be our final quest.
Stop saying it like that!
This shall be our final quest. Mike, I want you to lead the advance party. Choose your team wisely, the rest of us will follow later.
This will be the final quest.
Make certain you're strong enough before heading off to the final battle. Keep a cool head and you shall prevail.
You shall succeed!
I think that's the only field quest in this chapter.
Oh. Wait, didn't you say this is the last chapter?
Uh-huh.
Dang. It's the end game now. We're in the end game.
Wait. Have I not unlocked everyone's...
How many presents do you people want?
You know what? I'm gonna take a copy of this save file home and try to figure some things out. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode.
See you next time for... Dang, we're in the end game.
We're in the end game now. We're in the end game now.
Okay. I'm expecting the mouse to show up there. That's not how that works, Mark.